Okay, so you're tuning in because you want the key insights without the fluff. Today, we're doing a deep dive into something maybe a bit unexpected for personal finance.
Yeah, it's this idea we're calling the silence strategy.
Hmm?
Basically, how keeping quiet about your money might actually be a powerful tool.
Exactly. We've been looking at some material that really digs into this, how it applies in, social settings, asking for loans, even negotiating.
Mhm.
So our mission today is to unpack this strategy. What's the core idea? Does it hold up?
Well, the fascinating thing right off the bat is this connection between talking and financial leakage, you could say.
Leakage. How so?
The source material suggests that just talking about your money, your income, your wins, whatever,
Yeah.
can inadvertently lead to spending it or, getting requests for it.
Ah, okay. Like it creates an expectation almost.
Precisely. There's this very direct quote used. The more you speak, the more you leak.
And the more you leak, the less you keep. Wow, okay, that's blunt.
It really is. It paints a vivid picture. And it contrasts that with um, the people who succeed financially often being the quiet ones.
Right, the ones stacking in silence. They don't broadcast their moves.
Yeah, and the point made is crucial. It's not necessarily about being antisocial or like overly secretive.
Framed more as defense, right? Protecting the bag, as they put it.
Exactly. Protecting your resources. And there's another layer to it too, leverage.
Leverage. How does silence give you leverage?
Well, think about it. If people don't really know your financial status, your salary, your next move,
They don't know what to ask for, or how hard to push in a negotiation.
you got it. That information asymmetry can be a significant advantage. They don't have a clear baseline.
Okay, that makes sense. And the source gave examples, didn't it? Like in social situations.
Yeah, the classic pressure to spend when you're out with friends. The strategy suggests just a simple, not today.
Instead of a whole song and dance about budgets or goals.
Right. No big explanation needed. It avoids that whole awkward justification cycle.
Hmm. And what about negotiations? That seems like a key area.
Definitely. The idea is that listening more and speaking less, using pauses strategically, it often makes the other side uncomfortable.
So they jump in to fill the silence.
They often do. And in doing so, they might reveal more information or even lower their own expectations. It shifts the power dynamic.
Interesting. And it touched on investing too, avoiding hype.
Yeah, the idea being that if you keep your investment strategies and positions sort of quiet.
You're less likely to get swept up in the latest craze or make emotional decisions based on what everyone else is yelling about.
Exactly. You do your research, you make your move quietly based on your own analysis, not the noise.
So it's about being more deliberate. The source even had like a cheat code, right?
Sort of, yeah. Simple rules. Pause before you overshare financial details. Smile, but don't feel pressured into spending just because someone else is.
And generally keep your financial moves private.
It boils down to conscious discretion.
Yeah.
And there was that final observation, which was quite powerful.
Oh yeah, but the loudest in the room.
Right. The loudest in the room, they're usually the least in control.
But the silent ones, they're building empires in the shadows. That's quite a statement.
It really drives the point home. The core takeaway seems to be that in our often very loud, very share-heavy world, choosing strategic silence can be, well, surprisingly effective for managing your money and reaching your goals.
It's not deception, it's thoughtful discretion.
Well put.
So maybe something for you, the listener, to think about. Can you recall a recent time where sharing some financial info maybe didn't quite go as planned, perhaps led to an awkward request or some unexpected pressure? How might applying a bit of this silence strategy have changed that situation? It's definitely worth considering the power of keeping things a little closer to your chest moving forward.